Hi ladies, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about my favorite end of summer perfumes. Fragrances that I think have aspects to them that make them work in the heat, but they also have some elements that will work beautifully transitioning into the fall. So these are all fragrances that you're still gonna get a ton of wear for the rest of the year. Yeah, it doesn't need too much introduction. These are all very beautiful, feminine, gorgeous scents that work in the summer and the fall. And I think I have some fragrances on this list that are not that talked about that you might want to consider trying or adding to your collection. So let's get into it with number one. This one is not talked about nearly enough. Matcha Meditation by Maison Margiela. This one is my holy grail Maison Margiela, my absolute favorite. I don't know why it doesn't get as much attention as it deserves. Maybe it's because it's not at Sephora. I think you have to go to like Nordstrom or something to find this, but I just stumbled upon this like a year ago. I bought a little 1 ounce bottle and I already went through it, so I had to upgrade to the bigger bottle. This is one of the most stunning designers out there. If you love green tea and matcha scents, you will really adore this. It has a mandarin orange and citrus in the top that brings that freshness mixed with some clean white florals. But what really makes this scent is there is a white chocolate note in here, and it's very realistic. Perfect for fall and summer with that freshness mixed with those gourmand touches. There's just something about the white chocolate in this. It just adds something really special and very different to this. Honestly, in the Maison Margiela line, this one is also one of the better performing ones as well. As you guys know, the whole line is all eau de toilette concentration, so they're not the best performing on the planet, but this one has some weight to it and it lasts better than other ones that I've tried in the past. It's different, not that many people wear it, and it is a hidden gem, so definitely worth getting out to Nordstrom, somewhere where they carry it, and trying it because it is so good. My absolute favorite from Maison Margiela, Matcha Meditation. Oh, and also, I just want to say really quickly, please do not ever pay retail for these. Just don't. I got my bottle on Joma Shop. I believe they were having a sale for Maison Margiela. Joma Shop and Maximum have sales all the time on Maison Margiela fragrances, and I think I got this for literally almost 50% off retail. So amazing deal. And there are lots of deals out there, you just have to look for them. So the next fragrance on this list is Southern Bloom by Goldfield and Banks. I tried this one in New York recently and I got a bottle immediately. This just really blew my mind. Now this is something very unique. One of those fragrances that are sexy but very elegant at the same time. I feel like it's really hard to pull that off like really well. Sexy and elegant. It's just, this is the definition of that. And the whole house is inspired by the country of Australia, the natural elements that they find in Australia, and this has a flower in it that only blooms in the southernmost island of Australia only once a year, called Babylonia. So that's kind of where the name comes from, the inspiration. Has some Australian sandalwood as well. I feel like the House of Goldfield and Banks is really known for its use of sandalwood. They just do really amazing, very high quality sandalwood fragrances. It's very luxe and very expensive smelling. I absolutely adore it. It has like this irisy feeling as well, and a very strong velvety feeling. Something about the florals in this really creates a gorgeous velvety feeling. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. One of my tops from the brand, and this is the perfect like definition of end of summer going into fall fragrance. It's so good. I'm going to spray it now. So next we have Vanille de Tahiti by Paris Monte Carlo. This is a heavier tropical vanilla, very dominant ylang ylang fragrance with a very natural vanilla. Probably the closest vanilla that I've smelled that resembles just a pure vanilla extract. I know people ask about that a lot, like what is a good pure vanilla extract fragrance? This has that element to it, but it does have a lot of those yellow florals, ylang ylang, very tropical. It has a woody, ambery base with some musk. It's very cozy, very simple, nothing too complex about it. But interestingly enough, there is a complexity with the simplicity of this. It kind of goes hand in hand in a very interesting way. Definitely like a nice late summer night type of perfume. If you love tropical vanillas, you will adore this one. And there's a reason that it is so popular. Vanille de Tahiti by Paris Monte Carlo. I just picture this one like at a bonfire on the beach, summer nights, and this one really develops on the skin, so you have to test it on the skin. So next we have a fragrance from Orman Jane. This is Babylonia, and Lavant gets all the hype, but I'm telling you, this one is better. I smelled this at Osme a few months ago, and I was just so wowed by it that I immediately bought a bottle. I walked out that day with a bottle. Didn't even really test it. This one is a very sweet dimensional floral scent, very, very girly and pinky. There's black currant with Divana, really adds this like green depth with orris, orange blossom, violet with benzoin, a praline note, and vanilla, and white musk. It's really hard to put into words how much I love this scent. It is so good, and it has that heavier side to it that is perfect for going into fall. And if you love sweeter floral scents, very girly, sweet floral scents, you will adore this. But I will say it is a little bit on the lighter side, not the absolute best projection or performance, but it's just so good. The scent is so good that I think it's worth it, and I'm very happy with it. So the next fragrance that we have is for my deep vanilla lovers, Chocolate Queen by Navitus Parfums. This is a fragrance that is in collaboration with Gabby Loves Perfumes. My chocolate deep vanilla lovers are going to adore this one. There's something very soothing and very cozy about this scent. For some reason as well, when I wear this, I feel very, very sensual, oddly enough. It's a very realistic dark chocolate, kind of like a cakey dark chocolate, but it has some like nuttiness, a little bit of bitterness. It has hazelnut and like a Bailey's Irish cream note, a little bit of booziness, caramel, praline, just like every beautiful gourmand note that you could possibly think of, but done in a not overly sweet and very realistic way. This is a fragrance that makes men want to eat you, so be careful, ladies. And I don't know what it is, but when I wear this, I just feel very beautiful, edible, put together. I really enjoy this one, and if you are a gourmand lover, you love chocolate, this is definitely one that you need to try. Chocolate Queen by Navitus. So next we have the ultimate summer night perfume, Oud Jaune Intense by Fragrance du Bois. This is by far the most luxurious ylang ylang fragrance on the planet. I don't know what they put in this thing. Fragrance du Bois just made the most amazing tropical, beautiful yellow floral scent with this. It's a very, very soft oud, so don't let the name scare you off, ladies. I wouldn't say that you're really able to perceive a lot of oud in this, but there is a lot of vanilla and musk. There's a lot of like fruity, mixed fruit notes in this as well. You kind of get this little fruit cocktail vibe. There's Tahitian tiare flower with pineapple, jasmine, orange blossom. This one is pricey, but oh my gosh, is it worth it? This is one of those fragrances that cost a lot of money, but it is so worth it. There's just something about the way that this fragrance will boost your confidence when you're wearing it. You will feel like the most gorgeous goddess, beach goddess ever. And there is weight to it. There's something very tropical about it, but it will work in the fall. I'm telling you, this fragrance is one of the most sensual, sexy fragrances you can wear. This one is definitely the highest quality of the list as well, which you would expect with the price point. There's just something about Fragrance du Bois that the quality of their perfumes is just unlike anything else. And this one is a tropical masterpiece. Like I said, you're gonna feel like an absolute siren, a goddess when you're wearing this, and it doesn't really need that much explanation. I feel like people have gotten behind this one and how absolutely magical it is. And if you are wanting to splurge a little, you want to treat yourself a little, I definitely recommend this one from Fragrance du Bois. You are going to feel like the sexiest woman on earth when you wear this. So next we're going to talk about Annone by Pantheon Aroma. This is a very cool take on an oud fragrance, a very appropriate oud fragrance for a woman. It's a tropical oud with saffron and mango, but also kind of has more of that fruit basket vibe. It's not like the most prominent mango note. It's there, but it's kind of like mixed in with some other fruits. There's rose and iris and cypriol oil and musk. It has a very bright, fruity opening. You get a blast of this kind of dry, spicy saffron. It really adds a lot to this scent. This one is unisex leaning as well for the people out there that don't really love super sweet, girly fragrances. This is something that I think you'll really like because it is more on the unisex line. It doesn't lean masculine and it doesn't lean feminine as well. This is something darker and different. If you like Herba Pura, this to me kind of smells like Herba Pura, Baccarat Rouge 540 had a baby and then added some oud. I think this is what that creation would be, and it's really, really beautiful. I'm telling you, if you love something that's kind of fruity like Herba Pura, but you want something a little darker, this one is perfect. Annone by Pantheon Aroma. This is the kind of fragrance that you wear when you want to make a statement. It kind of has that burnt caramel vibe. I think that's what reminds me of Baccarat Rouge 540 in this scent, but it is just fantastic. Definitely worth trying. And the last fragrance on this list is Saint Julep by Imaginary Authors. This one is for my minty lovers. others. This one is a boozy, minty scent with a bourbon note, a very crisp, bright bourbon note. It's not a very dark, boozy scent, but there is some weight to it in the way that this also kind of has a burnt caramel feeling. It has tangerine and sugar as well, and really develops on the skin and becomes heavier. Like I said, it has that kind of burnt caramel feeling. And it has a little bit of a magnolia flower as well that really lightens it up. And this is an indie brand that it has niche quality. Like, it feels like a very nicely blended niche fragrance, and it's very affordable and very different and unique. A lot of sweet depth in here, and it is definitely worth trying if you love things with mint in them. So that is my video for today. I'm sorry we got a little rush at the end. There is a giant rain cloud coming my way, and I'm just praying that I don't get rained on. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. All the fragrances that I mentioned will be linked below with some great discount codes for you guys. I think these are just amazing, fantastic fragrances to be wearing towards the end of the summer, going into early fall. They will work beautifully for you, and I think you'll really enjoy them. So please leave a comment below. What is your favorite fragrance on this list? What is your go-to fall scent? I would love to know. What are you most excited about wearing for the cooler upcoming weather too? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.